What's up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Rise here, but see what calls blog. Today I'm here to give you my opinion on a couple of tweets that I saw from Sho Baraka. Gonna read a couple of them, not all of them. He says an artist dedicates months, maybe years, to an album. I wish y'all did dedicate years to an album, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Reviewers listen for 2 days and give a grade. Another tweet he said was, I feel a thoughtful review months after release is more powerful than an empty submission to please an editor. Now let me say this, I could definitely feel where Sho is coming from. I mean, you spend all this time in art, you spend all this time in certain details and certain concepts and putting all these little things together to make this song. And, you know, an album reviewer comes by, you know, listen to it for whatever, a couple of days, as he says on here, and then gives it, you know, 4 out of 5 stars or whatever grade they give. I would feel, as a cliche now says, some type of way about that if I did all of this stuff and put all this stuff in it, and then a person just gives this little snapshot of what they thought of the music. But at the same time, that's just the state of reviewers. I mean, it's the same thing with movie reviews. I go to sometimes to advanced screenings of movies. Movie critics are there. They watch the movie one time and then they give a grade on it. You go to Rotten Tomatoes. That's where I go to them, like, for my movie reviews most of the time. Sometimes I Google. And the point of that review, and I think that's where Sho is, where people, I guess, the philosophy, just a philosophy difference is, but the point of that review is, you're looking, should I spend that money, you know, to buy this movie? Should I spend whatever? In my place, we only spend $6. I know some of y'all spend a lot of money, but we pay $6 here for movies. But should I spend that $6 to buy that movie? Versus giving a critique and spending time and tell you the nuances of what this movie is about. That's not what movie reviews are about. It's the same thing with music reviews. You're giving, like for me, I spend, whenever I feel I'm ready, I listen to an album over and over and over and over again. I don't listen to nothing else until I have a full grasp of what I pretty much think of that album. Now, is it a full review where I can just break down each and everything? No, and that's why I personally don't break down lyrics and stuff like that, because you need more time to spend with that album in order to do that. But again, the purpose of reviews is really to give that snapshot, not really to give that full artistic critique of an album. You know what I'm saying? You look at like the phenomenon of Breaking Bad. I mean, that show has so much depth in it. You're not gonna catch everything. You're not gonna catch all the things. But you can say, hey, it's a dope show. In my opinion, the greatest show. But you can't really give a full critique of an album. And I think a solution would be to be able to maybe do reviews, and for those who are, you know, into lyricism and get into the theme of the album, probably to do it a couple months later, like to go back and give like reviews. That's not me. I ain't doing that. But I'm saying, if Sho's point is valid, I think there should be initial reviews and then there should be revisiting. Something like you see with movies, like people go back to movies and talk about like 10 years later the impact of this movie, okay? And it should probably be the same way with music reviews. So I feel where Sho is coming from, but I think it's just a matter of philosophy. Same thing with movies. People give that snapshot review of that movie. They're not really getting into the full in depth of what that movie means. Same thing with music. Fortunately or unfortunately, whatever way you view it. So that's my thoughts on this. Love to hear yours. What do y'all think about this? Album reviews. Proceed with Cause Blog. Kobe sussing them out. Triples.